Namaskar, I am your host Narayankar. Many of my friends are asking what would be the prospects of the Congress and the Mamata Banerjee party, that is the Trinamool Congress party, in the ensuing or the upcoming West Bengal elections. There are some also among the right wingers who say that Mamata Banerjee stands a very good chance of winning the West Bengal elections. They say that out of 294 seats, there are about 145 seats uh, that are situated uh, in the Muslim dominated areas. So therefore, their contention is that these 145 seats uh, has always been changing the fortunes of the political parties there. Of course, earlier it was the left party uh, which benefited from these 145 seats. Thereafter, for a decade or so, Mamata Banerjee has been benefiting. But what is the scenario as of today of these 145 seats? Firstly, let me talk about the Congress prospects. Then I would talk about the TMC's prospects and thereof uh, analyze and give my opinion. As far as Congress is concerned, the Hindus are very much angry against the Congress. You may ask me why they are angry against the Congress. The fact is that the Congress has been anti Hindu. Look at, for example, they have been questioning the existence of Lord Ram. They have been against the construction of Ram Mandir at Ayodhya. And on various other issues too, uh, their stand has been anti Hindu. Therefore, the Hindus are very much angry against the Congress. And Congress knows this. Therefore, they, they are trying to woo the 30% of the Muslim vote. As far as the Trinamool Congress is concerned, or which is being led by Chief West Bengal Chief Minister mm, Mamata Banerjee, she has this the TMC culture, and that is the Talibani mindset culture, which only tries to woo uh, the Muslim vote by creating fears about BJP and Sangh Parivar that when they will come to power in West Bengal, they would, uh, under the CAA law, send all the Muslims to detention camps. But the reality is that the CAA does not speak of Muslims, but it speaks about giving or granting citizenship to those minorities who had migrated from the neighboring Islamic countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. Narendra Modi, on the other hand, speaks about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And contrary to that slogan, what does Mamata Banerjee do? She creates this fear psychosis among the Muslims. She gets annoyed by the very chant of Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram, and in return, the Hindus are angry over the behaviors of Mamata Banerjee and the TMC, that is the Talibani Mindset Culture of Trinamool Congress. Mamata Banerjee knows this, that the Hindus are disappointed and angry over the stance of Mamata Banerjee, who also went to the courts to restrict the performance of Durga Puja. So, what option does she have? Is that to woo that 30% of the Muslim votes? Now, interestingly, there are three parties who want to have the cake of the Muslim populace in West Bengal. You can imagine these three parties, the Congress, the Trinamool Congress, and the left party, are wooing for the Muslim votes. So everybody knows, or anybody for that matter, knows the consequences of three or four parties. There's also the Owaisi party and Furfura Sharif chief's party. So there is a crowd uh, who 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 are trying to woo the Muslim votes. So the Muslim votes is going to be split. So the factor of 145 seats of giving the edge to any party, in this case, in this year's election, giving an edge to TMC will not be possible. The votes of the Muslims is going to split, and it will be advantage BJP. So if you are convinced with this analysis, please do share this video to as many people as possible, and make your comments down below, and also like the video. Jai Hind.